what's your general view of the oil price now at, I mean, $85 a barrel for Brent, essentially $80 a barrel for NYMEX crude?
I mean, look, you're exactly right in saying that there are quite a few pull and push forces. It's not a very clear that this is like a very bullish market or a very bearish market. I think what I will highlight, though, is that fundamentally, the Saudi cuts and the OPEC Plus cuts have been instrumental in getting crude inventories drawing. We are looking at potentially record draws in August for inventories overall of around 4 million barrels per day. We've rarely seen a monthly draw of that sort. But and I think that's partly why there's a lot of skepticism in the market. Everybody keeps asking me, oh, but these cuts can be reversed. And I mean, I will maintain that I think Prince Abdulaziz in particular is very keen to make sure that we don't have inventories rebuilding. So it's not that they're just going to reverse the cuts overnight. And he has highlighted that. But even if you take that away, I think the thing that the market is missing is just how tight oil products markets are. And you mentioned gas prices at the pump as well. That has been going up, as has been diesel, because fundamentally demand has actually surprised to the upside significantly this year. Even China, right? The macro is weak, but oil demand is growing by 2 million barrels per day. And refining capacity has really struggled.
Amrita, I'm wondering if you could talk to us a little bit about the marginal producers both in oil and gas. You know, when I think of oil, you know, I don't really think of Iran the way I used to, but lo and behold, Iran has really re-entered the market and certainly impacting prices, at least at the margin. And then in gas, Algeria and the importance of that nation to the European energy supply. I wonder if you could just comment briefly on both those two countries within, you know, this world we now live in, this multipolar world where, you know, countries are being asked to pick a side between China and the U.S.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Iran thing on oil is interesting for the simple reason that everybody's been talking about, oh, what could Iran bring back should sanctions be lifted? The U.S. administration has taken an active strategy to not really enforce the sanctions. So Iran has been able to surprise us and the market this year. They are exporting quite a lot. I mean, we think production in Iran is almost 3 million barrels per day and rising further into year end. And I think that's where, in some ways, even if sanctions were to get lifted, it's not going to really make a difference because Iran is producing what it can right now. And yes, you're exactly right. I think that has been the one miss this year for oil market watchers, where supply has outperformed expectations, and that has definitely had an impact on prices at the margin. Similarly for gas, I mean, right now, the big news, of course, has been the Australian strikes or the potential threat of Australian strikes, and that had buoyed gas prices across the board, TTF and JKM. And we've been saying for a while that, look, we don't think, especially if the strikes don't materialize, we are going to get European gas prices come off. And again, Algeria is supply-wise, I think Europe is being given plenty of supply, be it from Algeria, be it from the Middle East, or even from the US. Stocks are actually brimming. It's a complete contrast of what had happened last year this time.